Well, good morning. We're back on the DAX this morning, so grab your coffee and let's have a look. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you who have not seen me before, my name is Langers. I am the overgrown child that's coffee obsessed scruffy trader, and he needs it this morning because it's 20 to 7 in the morning. Already been up sort of making the strength sheets and all that sort of thing, and now I'm going to continue the testing of the DAX rotation. And if you haven't seen it before, it's what it is I'm building up a small £500 account with a strategy that you can use before you kind of go to work. And that's the idea, and just to make up a little bit of money alongside your normal wages. So if that sounds good, please click the little subscribe button, smash the like. Genuinely helps, but more importantly, it motivates me to do more of this. So let me pull up my screens and I'll go through it. Here we go. Now this is the scores on the doors at this moment in time. We started with £500 and we built it up to 85.98. It's had its moments, but what you got to remember is it's a small balance, so I can't really allow this to go against me too much. So if I see it's wrong, I'll rather pull it and then fight another day than sort of try and sit in heat. Now at the minute, out of the 8 days we've traded, one day presented no signal at all, so we couldn't trade. But we have made money every single day since, so it's like a clean 7 days. Now, let's top this in. We're currently at 585.98. We're still having to bear a reasonable amount of risk on the account. The reason being is you've got no other choice. Now we're only at 65p, so when you're on IG, leverages is tough, but £500 will allow you to open up a very small position, and that's why we're dealing in pennies, because it's, well, I'll show you. I'll get on and I'll show you, but that's where we are at this moment in time. And we're looking to make about 879 to stay in line with this target. Now I'll go through that a little bit more at the end. Okay, so let me show you the screen.
You came nothing? You're braver than I thought.
Now we're pretty much looking at the setup as it is now. It's going to be a zone to zone setup today, as we can see, and all of the other sort of trades you've seen we're short. Today we're going long. It's a long setup today, so it's a bit early yet, so I'll pause the camera and I'll come back to you at 7 when it's time to start trading, and then I'll talk you through the trade and when it's time to get in. Okay,
well, we're waiting.
Okay guys, so it's 1 minute to 7. It'll become cheaper to trade shortly because the spreads will close in. But also you've got to be a little bit careful with this, because I do want this to go to the upside, but it is very, very close to where I'm going to be placing an entry, and to the top side target is 10 pips, which is going to be tight. Now looking at it, this may shoot back on itself, so that's what I'm probably going to be waiting for. I'm not going to dive in straight away. I'm going to let it unwind. Oh, there's the unwind coming in now, and that's it. There you go. The spread is now reduced to 2, which makes this a cheaper option to trade. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to let it unwind a little bit, and then we're going to enter to the long side, but let the price come to us. It's the only way to do it, to keep it safe. There we are. It's dropped significantly. That's good. Right, okay. So I'm quite pleased with that. Let's see if this will move a little bit further down. We're at 65p. So our sort of margin requirements, it's on the cusp. We've still got enough to get a stop, but with the spread being a little bit cheaper, it makes it a little bit viable. Right, so I'm going to put that into, I'm aiming at this box here today. That's what I'm trying to get to. Now, I'm not going to go mental looking to chase the price or anything. So we'll keep it well out of the way for now. But we're not going to put the order in just yet either. Let's have a look. Yeah, what I'll do, right, okay, put that up there, like so. Let's get rid of that. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, I sit that there, and we're going to target roughly middle of this box. Now what we're going to do is, hopefully this will come further down and we'll follow it just gently, and then that way we might be able to get a better price. But I don't want to get tagged into this too early, which is why I've put the order at the top. In other words, it's going to force the price to come to me. If anything, I'm actually putting this order in too early, because what I should be doing is waiting for the exact criteria. But I want to do it so that you're able to, when I finally finish this, rules will be kind of released on the blog probably about mid-July, because I'm getting hounded for them at the moment. I won't be releasing any rules for this till I've finished testing and making certain that this is absolutely rock solid. The original version of this strategy is, personally, I don't think it's very good. It's little more than a coin toss. Oh, it's too early in the morning. I haven't had my coffee, have I, guys? It's little more than a coin toss, and it's not good. And I won't let anybody loose on it unless I'm absolutely certain it's good. Reason being, you'll just lose money, and it's unfair. It's unfair to put you guys in that situation, but it's also unfair some of the messages I've had. Anyway, let me just work this out, because there is criteria on that screen that this must tick. It's about 90% there at the moment, which is why I put the order in, but really I should have waited till it was 100%. But anyway, what I'll do is we'll play the trade out. The idea is to get it up into this box. I'm going to follow the price best I can and then manage the trading. Okay, and we're looking for, well, if we can do it, £8. All right, so I'll catch you when we finish. And that's that, guys. It's closed within the box. I'm being ultra conservative with the trades to start with. Why is that? It's all to do with the size of the pot. Because the pot is very small. I can't allow this to go too far against me. The first stage target was the base of the box, and the second one was up in there somewhere, and all I wanted to do was have a close inside the box and I'm good to go. And looking at it, it was the right choice because it's turning away. Now anything could happen at this point. This side is telling me that it's at an extreme. Do I hang on for a couple of pips? Maybe it's an extra £1.20, or do I just close it as per the rule of getting it in the box? Well, closed in the box. That side says get out. Get out. Simple as that. I'd pull the stop to the base of here. Why is that? That's because, again, it's account protection. If I'd allowed it to run any further and it had gone past that, then it starts eating up the margin, and because we're on a knife edge, you might get a margin call, blah 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 blah. So that's kind of why I've done it. Okay, and it is bouncing around, and let's be honest, if you're there or thereabouts, doesn't matter as long as it's within your rules. And my rule today was a close inside that box. Didn't matter what the close was, as long as it closed in there. So it's not the greatest trade in the world. It's £3.58, but you've got to remember we're dealing with small position sizes, and we're just trying to build up an account over the course of a few weeks. So let us put that in. So let's have a look. So it was 358. We are still going to be holding the same bid size tomorrow. Why is that? Because we haven't increased or we haven't achieved 15 pip. I'll only increase the bid size when we've done 15 pips or more. Why is that? Because it just allows the account to grow that little bit. So today was long. I am knackered. Small target to box. So I knew exactly what I was doing, and we'll do it again tomorrow. But what we're essentially looking at, it's just steady, slow growth, and that's all you can ever. Well, I'm saying it's not all you could ever wish for. It's what you should wish for. If you make it fast, you can lose it fast. So the idea behind everything that I'm doing is just to gradually build it up, but also to show you what the compounding effect is. Because as this grows, you'll see the pot grow naturally with it. So we'll do it all again tomorrow. So that's kind of it. We still got a clear run because the zero doesn't really count because we didn't trade. So kind of null and void, if you like. See what tomorrow brings. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all on the next one.